All right, this is just a quick video on how to find your animal drawing and use the internet and use the template that I give you on Classroom. So first thing you need to do is obviously open up a new tab and find an image of an animal. So I'm gonna go with images of monkeys because I want to draw a monkey. So it'll load a bunch of different options for you, and what you want to do, find the one that you like. All right, and I'm going to click on images, and when you do that, you want to make sure you're finding large photos. So it might say size right here, or there might be a tab that says tools. Make sure you're only getting large photos. You don't want them to be small, because then when they stretch, they become really grainy, okay? So I'm gonna find, I like this guy right here, I think he's kind of funny. So I click on him, it's gonna get a little larger. Then you want to press Alt and then click. That's gonna give you a drop-down menu, and you wanna just copy image. So you click copy image. Now, you're gonna go to Google Classroom. So here's the Classroom setup. Now you wanna figure out, do I want to hold this the side-to-side way or the up-and-down way? So I'm going to go back and look at the image. I think that would make a better side-to-side or the long way. So I'm going to click on Grid Template Landscape. Now, you might find an image that works better if it was up and down. So once you open this, what you're going to notice is a template that I made that is already gridded for you. So we are going to do a digital gridding. You don't have to do this by hand. So please do not work on the original copy. What you need to do is you need to go over to where it says File. So let me zoom over to there. And where it says File, please click on Make a Copy. All right, so we're gonna make a copy of this. Because again, you should not be using the original. This needs to be accessible to everybody. So I'm gonna click on File. I'm gonna click on Make a Copy. Now you can save it as whatever you want. I'm going to save it as monkey image. And now it's your own copy of it. So remember, this whole time we've got that image of the monkey copied to our clipboard, right? So that's still kind of waiting in the wings to be pasted, all right? So here comes our grid, there it is. Now I'm going to press Control V, and that should paste the monkey image, but it's going to paste it down here. You're like, why is that over there? So what you need to do is click on the little part that you actually can see, and way down at the bottom there's going to be an option, and one of the options says break text. So let me see if I can zoom down there. Right here it says break text. So you click on break text, and now what it's going to allow you to do is to overlay the image on top of the grid. So I'm going to be able to actually press up, and I'm grabbing it and scrolling it up. Now it's covering up your grid, which really isn't that good. That's not what we want. So we're going to press Alt, click, another menu. We want to make sure that it's actually selecting the image. So Alt, click, and what you want to go to is Image Options. So hopefully you can see that, but it says Image Options. Click on that, and now first off, I'm going to make it black and white. So over here, way in the corner where it says recolor, I'm going to click on black and white, way down here in the corner, because I want to be in black and white. Also, I'm going to mess around with this transparency, because now when I mess around with the transparency, look what happens. Oh, my grid comes back to life. So I want to make my image be the same exact size as the grid. So I am formatting the image, I'm dragging it to the side, I'm dragging it upwards, and now check it out. Now I have my image is fully within the grid. But I don't want that to be a hazy black and white. So now I'm going to keep messing around with the transparency. So when I go to draw it, I can see, okay, there's the actual image, there's my grid, there's my image, grid, and I can go back and forth because I'm treating this like one drawing at a time in little teensy sections. Think of it as a 5x4, so it's 20 little sections instead of thinking it as this really big drawing. All right? All right, so now a quick demo on how you're gonna grid. Okay, so we wanna try to match it to the gridding you just did on the computer. So I'm gonna take my ruler, I'm gonna make a mark across the top at 2, 4, 6, and 8. Then I'm gonna do the same thing coming down the side. Line your ruler up along the edge and make a mark at 2, 4, 6, and 8. Now it's just a matter of drawing some very light lines. You want to draw them lightly because they're going to end up getting erased. So I'm coming right down the line here. Make one at 10. You will have more coming up and down than you will going side to side if you're holding your paper the side to side way. You may also end up holding your paper the tall way. I'm really focusing on trying to keep these straight and parallel because I want it to match up with the digital copy that I made online. These will end up getting erased. They're not part of your final product. What you will end up with is a drawing that is 5 boxes wide and 4 boxes tall, or 5 boxes tall and 4 boxes wide, depending on how you decide to hold it. I'm going to crop off the extra that is not part of the drawing, so now we have a drawing that is 8 inches by 10 inches. If you did it correctly, this will actually end up matching perfectly. Check this out. Now this is actually going to match the same exact thing that you already did on your digital copy of your drawing. All right, so make sure that this looks like the thing you just did on your computer, and then you just start to draw. This corner box matches the corner box of your image. Let's go see what that looks like.